name is Sherry, and I'm going to show you how to cover a sun visor from the modern day cars. Well, this particular sun visor is from a 1996 Lincoln Continental. And as you see, it's got the mirror, the lighted mirror, and then it's got the extra little um, sun visor in the back. Well, I'm going to show you how to cover this big part right here. Okay, this is the sun visor after I have taken off the cover. Okay, and as you can see, today's sun visors are plastic. Okay, now the way this was, it wasn't stitched on. It was there's little grooves inside of here that hold the fabric. And the way I got this open, I had to use this little crowbar here, and I had to pry it open like that. It won't break, don't worry about it. And just pry it open, to be careful. And it won't come all the way open, okay? It only comes just enough so you can pull out the fabric. So you pull out all the old fabric that's in here. You pull it out, okay? And then you're ready to put the new one on, okay? Now, the way I got the size for the new one, what I did is I put the visor down on a piece of newspaper, and then I measured around here just about 1/4 of an inch. Give it about 1/4 of an inch. Can you put the?
Yeah, good down there.
Okay, you do. Okay, about 1/4 of an inch around it. Okay, and then you can use that for a pattern to cut out your sun visor. Now I used this fabric here. This is the top. What's that called, John?
Headliner.
Headliner fabric. I use headliner fabric, okay, and I measured, I cut out the sun visor, and then I sewed it up. Okay, now you're gonna have to just sew it, just okay. You want to sew. You want to leave this big end open. This big end part right here open.
Okay.
Okay, and so when you sew it, you want to sew it around here and stop there because you got to leave both ends open. Both ends has to stay open, and then you need to leave this part open where the attachment goes. So the attachment goes through there. Okay. Now I also had to use masking tape on the side that you're going to sew. You have to put masking tape on there because the foot pedal on the sewing machine is hard to go over this foam. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to turn it now on the correct side so you can see what it looks like. Okay? Before I put it on. Okay. That's what it looks like. Now, let me show you something else that's very important before I put that on. Now, this part here, the hooks to the car, it has to be pulled out just the ways, and you twist it and twist it and twist it and twist it so you would have room here, because this part here is going to have to be stitched by hand. This part has to be stitched by hand, and this part has to be stitched by hand. Okay? Now, one more thing. If you pull this out too far, what's going to happen is shine it down in here, please. There is a clamp right here. This is a black metal clamp, and the bar here is going into the black clamp. Now, if you pull the bar out too far, you're going to have to take this clamp completely out.
Okay, got that.
You're going to have to take the clamp completely out and push it back in with a pair of pliers. You're going to have to clamp it and push it back in that bar, and then you put the bar back inside. Okay, so this one was all the way out, but I got it back in there. I got it all back in there. So what you do, you just close it back up best you can. It don't go back all the way. If you want to glue it, you can, but it works perfectly fine without that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to put the new cover on. You would fold this back just a bit in order that you can put the wire and the attachment bar through that hole, like so. And then you work it down on there like so. Now, your mirror is still intact. You leave your mirror just like that, okay? And you pull this down over the sun visor. Just work it down. And it's supposed to be a little tight. You want it to look like it's did from the manufacturer. Okay, pull it down like that. And you're done with that. Okay?
Pause this for a second.
Yeah.
My arms are getting tired.
Your arms are getting tired.
Yes.
Turn it off, John. How could you be doing something important like this and be talking about your arms are tired?